high wire. Flickering the motherboard where carbon shadows grow, chasing down the remnants of a life we used to know. Used to breathe the oxygen before the sky was glass. Now I count the nanoseconds, watching pulses pass. Relays like a skeleton inside the concrete wall, waiting for the master key to separate it all. People turn to phantoms when the voltage starts to drop. Just another algorithm scheduled not to stop. There were nights the simulation felt a bit too real, trying to remember what a soul is meant to feel. But the sub-bass kept on rolling through the hollow room, saying every broken routine bypasses the doom. Now the liquid nitrogen is freezing up the gate. Every single kilobyte is locking in its fate, and the version of my childhood has been wiped entirely, waking in the circuit of a dark society. Diving through the mainframe where the liquid crystal leaks, trading all the language for the way the modem speaks. They only see the matrix glowing ember on my face, never see the heavy burden of this empty space. Signal is decomposing in the isolated lane, moving past the satellites that monitor the pain. Even all the parity checks taught me how to stand in a world that's engineered by some synthetic hand. Now I'm harder than the silicone that patches up the fracture. Every system anomaly was bound to manufacture, cause the terminal corruption only happens at the peak. Rewriting the code for the forgotten enemy. If someday the server phone collapses in the file, leave my echoes pulsing on the ultra high wire, cause the ones who keep on dancing through the simulated night turn into the wavelength that will resurrect the light. liquid crystal leaks. Trading all the language for the way the modal speaks. They only see the matrix glowing ember on my face. Never see the heavy burden of this empty space. Signal is decomposing in the isolated lane. Moving past the satellites that monitor the pain. Even all the parity checks taught me how to stand in a world that's engineered by some synthetic hand. Now I'm harder than the silicone that patches up the fracture. Every system anomaly was bound to manufacture, cause the terminal corruption only happens at the peak. Rewriting the code for the forgotten and the meek. If someday the server phone collapses in the file, leave my echoes pulsing on the ultra high wire. Cause the ones who keep on dancing through the simulated night turn into the wavelength that will resurrect the light.